Rabbit trails. Hi, welcome to episode 1 of the podcast. Josh is choking in the background right now.
What's up, guys?
This is Rabbit Trails with Gage and Josh. We're best friends.
The best of
Yes,
friends.
the best of friends.
No one can top us.
We can't. I mean,
absolutely no one.
It's all a blur how many years we've been friends.
12 years. About as
12
long as your
years.
dad's marriage.
Yes, epic style. So yeah, this is just a podcast about us being best friends. We think we have great conversations, and we always wish that people were filming us. We've actually talked about putting up 24-hour surveillance cameras in our house, and
some Big Brothers type stuff.
Yeah, but
1984.
Like posting the really funny stuff that we do just naturally.
24/7 stuff, man.
Going off each other for so long, so that's what the idea is, and this is episode 1. So I hope you enjoy, and we hope that you stay along because we're gonna keep posting episodes. Hopefully.
And if you want to watch us, we're on YouTube.
We are on YouTube.
Check that out. Check it out.
All right, episode 1. We're gonna talk about how we became best friends.
That's right. The age-old question.
The age.
Everyone wants to know.
The age of that question is old, dude.
I can't tell you how many times I'm just walking down the street and they're like, "Hey, Josh, how'd you and Gage become friends?"
Become best friends.
And I'm like, quit
Tell
asking
the story
me.
again.
Because our friendship
What a chore.
is so important, right? So well known.
Just iconic, really, throughout the city of Paris. I mean, people see us and they just flock to us. It's kind of ridiculous.
Gosh, it's like that video we were watching of Keanu Reeves on his bike.
Yeah.
He was trying
Poor
to start
guy.
it, and everyone was just taking pictures
Just
of him.
taking pictures of him.
Hey, Keanu, why are you so fresh?
That's what I feel like whenever I try to get in my car, and it's like people are like crowding around me. I'm like, can I just leave?
Yeah.
You know? I feel like Bonnie and Clyde when they were
when
going
they
into the city
when they were
dead.
gunned down, and then they drove their bodies through the street in the car.
Yeah, like that's what
That's
it's
how
like.
you
The
feel?
people crowding around, like reaching in the window.
They were trying to steal what they had. They were trying to like take.
People are
stuff
trying to
from
rob me, dude.
They're trying to
Every day.
What?
They're trying to rob our friendship of me.
What?
I don't know. Okay, so you can start the story on how, because the first part was mainly you. I came in for a second, but
Yeah, at the time, me and my family were we were living in Oklahoma, like Hugo, Oklahoma, which is smaller than Paris. So think like bomb site that was never cleaned up, and that's where I live.
in the crater.
Yeah, just in the darkest part though. That like everyone's like they see it and they're like not going over there.
You had a crater and you dug a hole into the crater.
Yeah, and like the people like who came by were like, "Oh, I'm not picking this up.
I'm not. No
So
way, dude.
let's build around it." And so, yeah, they just tried to build around it.
And that is Goodland.
That's right. So, we were there for like, I think 7 years. But
His family, not me.
Yeah. During that time, I am not the social sphinx you see before you today. Not talkative, not just this big, gargantuous, huge, just
Yoked.
stack of beef patties.
Pancakes.
It's not me, man. I wasn't that at the time.
He was not that.
I was a short, little,
You were like
antisocial kid.
a little bit tubby.
Hmm?
Just a tad. He was not fat by any regard.
I would have like a child's dad bod.
That's very accurate,
Yeah.
actually. Completely accurate.
That's right.
What he looked like. I was just skin and bones like I am now.
That's right. He hasn't
But
changed at all.
I have gotten a little more muscle mass around my arm because I used to be able to feel my bone. Like, just feel the bone through my skin. But now I can't anymore. There's some like, tendons and stuff blocking me from being able to do that.
Those 3 days that you did Chris Hemsworth program, man, it really helped you out.
I know Chris Hemsworth is watching this, so I'll just say, I tried the app to work out, and I was doing pretty good 3 days in, but then they had me doing tricep push-ups, and I'm not
It's not
strong.
hard.
I'm not strong, Josh.
That's the
They gotta
point.
start me off like I'm a beginner, okay? Let me lift some pity weights or something. Like,
You're lifting your body weight.
I'm 168 pounds.
You gotta
Last
lift
time I
yourself.
checked. Okay, I can't lift that. These arms. Okay, I don't walk around my arms all day. My legs could probably lift that, not my arms, and especially not back here.
Did
No
you
way,
try
dude.
it?
Yeah, I tried it like 8 times.
You got 8 reps?
More than 8 reps.
Dude, then you did it.
Well, I did it, but they were wanting me to do more. Like I was in like the 3rd cycle through, and I was like,
Third set.
no freaking way, dude.
Third set. Ready? Break!
In the middle of that,
You
I
didn't do it.
deleted the app.
Oh, man.
I said, nope. I was here all alone in the apartment on the floor right here. And I said, not doing this.
It always smelled like failure when I came in.
That was me.
Just heat
You should have known.
and failure. And I knew it wasn't from my
Deep-
mistakes because I
deep
left my
huffing.
failures out the door.
Deep huffing.
Yeah. Gage, are you okay? You need anything?
Well, I started eating healthy at the time too, so I was like eating healthy and working out. I'm hitting both the spheres of good things right now. But I was like, okay, I'm eating healthy, which was a big step for me, okay? Because I've got freaking metabolism of, I don't know why jackhammer came to mind, but I'm just going to go with it.
Your
of
metabolism was as
jackhammer.
fast as Usain Bolt.
Bolt! Oh, wait. I thought you said Usain Bolt. Like saying it?
No, not at all.
He said Usain Bolt.
Like the Olympic runner.
I said Bolt. Okay,
You're
anyways.
just always ready for someone to do that?
I was pretty quick. So, my dad got a job at Goodland when he moved down here with my stepmom,
Oh, yeah,
my
we
wonderful
were talking about
stepmom. And so he brings me in and he's like, I got this kid, he's like your age and a little bit older and
Wiser.
like better in every way.
Mm.
So like maybe he could help you be better.
Yeah.
Like, cause he's like you, but he's like the improved version.
That's right.
So my dad brought me to him, and he's just playing his little DS, playing Mario with his 2 friends.
They weren't
And
there at the time.
They were there. They were up against the wall with you. They were like this.
I was waiting for
Watching.
because they were late that day.
They were there because I felt awkward because you were with your other friends, and I come into the group like anyone feels when they're around us. That's how I felt. Not as intense as us, but
I swear I was waiting on him.
no.
I thought they were late. Anyway.
Yeah, so my dad introduces me to him, and he's playing his DS, so eventually I leave because he's just playing his DS, and his other friends are with him.
But busy, man.
Yeah, but
Those tracks aren't going to shred themselves.
that's true. That's true.
Rainbow Road needs all my attention.
You gotta, I mean, you're controlling Mario. You're
I
living
was Mario.
through him.
I was.
You really were. For sure.
I was like, this isn't Peach standing before me. Some tall dude with worse teeth than me and a blue hat. And he goes, thup.
I did not have a lisp.
You had a lisp.
I did not have
You're
a
like,
lisp.
what's up, Josh? I would like to be your best friend.
You're like, that's not my name. No, I'm saying
It's Josh.
I'm saying Josh.
Yeah, Josh. There's no th in Josh.
It's
Okay?
a SH.
That's the way I said.
I said,
Greg, why'd you bring me this kid?
Greg, what do you expect to happen
Get this
here?
freak away from me.
I did not have a lisp, by the way. I did not have a lisp. I just had really horrible teeth.
We all did. It's okay.
But I had like extraordinarily bad teeth.
Yeah, but then, I hung out with Gage for a little bit, and I was like, oh, this kid's pretty cool. And then I remember I was going to play some more Mario, ended up losing Gage, and I was like, oh, snap. My first job, I had to watch Greg's kid, and I lost it. Jeez. Like, I'm going to get fired. I'm not going to get paid. This is just a bad time.
It was a bad time.
So then I went hunting for you. I was looking around. Exit Bacon Hall was what it was called.
Bacon Hall.
And there you are, just burning ants with a magnifying glass.
I was doing that.
And it was at that moment I knew that we were going to be best friends. And then I started burning ants. And then that's what we did most of the time.
Yeah, we played in that back area right behind Bacon Hall all the time, the playground.
Yep. And you know, the days, like we'd hang out like the next day and the day after that. And I would like wake up at like 11 and I'd walk over and you'd been standing outside my house for hours.
Yeah, dude. Because we would get there at
Like an
we would leave
ex-boyfriend, like
at like
lurking for his...
6 a.m. we would leave super early. He sleeps in way later than me. Still does.
It's alright, because normal people do that.
Okay. No. Some people wake up early. And
Normal
Dwayne
people
Johnson
sleep. That's not even fair to
wakes
compare.
up at 4 a.m.
Dwayne
does cardio.
Dwayne does more things in his day than you do during your
He
whole
called me
life.
up. He said, "Why does your roommate just sleep in?"
I don't think he said that.
So you don't think you're not surprised that he called me. You just don't think that he said that. I don't think he said that.
To be fair, on the days that I train, I'm up before you.
He does wake
so
up.
Therefore,
Well,
you're
actually,
sleeping in.
little do you know, I'm awake when you wake up. I hear you go in the bathroom.
I don't understand what's wrong with you. Why
I
do
just
you, why
naturally wake up early. I wake up to the sunshine. It's kind of like the brightest part of my day.
That's why you gotta get those curtains.
I don't
man.
want the blackout curtains.
Dude, you gotta black out your curtains, man. You gotta black out your
I don't have any
window,
curtains to
dude.
black out.
You need some curtains, man. Some blackout curtains will take care of all those rays.
But I don't want the race to go away. I like waking up early.
Why?
Because I do. It's like I'm a morning person. I like to read in the morning, and if I could get a newspaper here, I would get the newspaper and I would read it with a cup of coffee every morning.
You're like 60.
Pretty much.
You are 60 years
I
old.
enjoy it. I like to read the newspaper. I like to see what's going on. Okay?
How far are you away from feeding pigeons?
I'd love to do that. We just don't have any pigeons around here.
Oh my goodness. Where's Gage? He's under that tunic. He's wearing the tunic down there. Feeding the pigeons.
He's under the underpass, feeding some pigeons.
People come by, start handing you money because they think you're like homeless.
What? Thank you? Yeah.
Appreciate
Take
that.
this. You need it more than me.
Dude, I was feeding the
Okay.
pigeons today. I have
made,
this
like-
month and next month's rent.
I made $400. What?
What'd you do
I
for
stood
them?
out there feeding pigeons.
They come see you. They come see you at your job. They're like, "You're not poor." Then all of a
You
sudden,
lie!
Then you're embezzling from them.
Give us our money back. I already spent it. What?
Rent
I'm
was
sorry.
due. Sorry.
I had to do something.
Paid in cash. They
Listen,
were really impressed.
Listen, I'm Dave Ramsey, total money making overing,
Mm-hmm. All right.
and I had to snowball. Is what they call it. I had to put that.
Oh, I
into
know what
my-
you're talking about.
I had to put that into
Is it
my
is
debt.
it little bills first, then big bills?
I had to debt bust.
Is it
That's what I like to call it.
okay?
It's like Ghostbusters, but like for debt.
Is it small?
Except I don't have any debt, so I don't know what you're talking about.
The snowball thing.
I don't know.
I thought he goes like the snowball thing is like you take care of your small bills, small debt, and then you work your way up to the big one. I'm
I
pretty
wouldn't
sure that's
even
what
call
it
that a
is.
snowball. I would call that smaller to bigger.
Well, because Dave, listen, I think you're doing everything wrong, and it's really confusing. No
Listen,
one's gonna
Dave.
get it.
Okay, snowball is like fun. Okay, it's supposed to be like fun snowball fight. I don't like it hanged out as fun. So
Were you ever good at snowball fights as a kid?
the snow that they provided in Kansas was
They just handed it out.
yeah.
Hey, here's your snow.
Here's your snow. Your your snow for the day.
They just dump like Kansas is so dry. They just
a
dump the
pile.
snow.
There's a trash can. They just shovel.
Here's your snow. Come get it, kids. They got a bowl.
All right.
It's like calling a dog for like feed or whatever. It's like ding
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 ding ding.
Food's ready. Come get it.
Here's your snow rations.
Come get your snow. The kids are like,
I love snow, Dad.
it's like a pig and truffle.
What is a truffle?
Whatever the pig eats the feet out of, I'm pretty sure. Like a truffle
That's
pig.
not a truffle.
Sniffs out no?
That is not called a truffle.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm almost 100%.
What was you like 90? You could-
Trough.
Trough. That's what I was thinking.
I was trying to remember the word. I
Yeah.
knew it wasn't truffle though. Truffle's like a food and something else. Whenever I hear the word truffle, I think
Truffle is a fruiting body of fungus. What?
fungus.
Pigs eat fungus?
Whenever I think of truffle, I think of like a frilly blouse.
It's a strong-smelling underground
blouse?
fungus that resembles an irregular, rough-skinned potato.
What? Let me read this.
Usually dogs and pigs eat it.
So you were right.
Well, I was saying that's what they ate out of. When I was thinking trough.
It's considered a culinary delicacy and found, especially in France, with the aid of trained dogs or pigs. So they literally train dogs and pigs to find truffles in France, to get them.
You think that's what caused the potato famine?
What? Truffles aren't potatoes. They look like potatoes.
Rough skin potato.
It resembles an irregular rough skin.
That's
potato.
That's why they had the potato famine.
Because
everyone thought it was truffle.
They took their dogs and their pigs. They're like, sniff them out. Find those truffles.
Get your truffles, boys.
Truffle it up. Get the truffles. I'll tell you what. This dog sure does love them truffles. I told him, I said, we're going to go hunt some deer. And he came back with this little something resembling
rough skin potato.
So I said, it's pretty dang good. It looks like a potato.
Tastes like a potato. Must be a potato.
Potato. So, yeah.
We've been friends for 12 years. Gage eventually moved to Texas because he'd always go to Kansas.
Well, I lived, born and raised, Midwestern.
And then,
I try to hold to my roots a little bit.
He'd only come in during the summer.
Yeah.
And then his dad would call me and give me the heads up. Hey, my boy's coming in.
Yo, what up, Big J?
And then we'd hang out. And then he'd go back, and I would hang out with my other friends.
What was that?
What's up? Yeah, I'd hang out with my other friends, and then he'd come back. Eventually, he moved down here, and we still didn't hang out that much because, busy lives.
High schoolers. Ugh.
Yeah.
He just hung out with a different crowd than me.
That's right.
Sometimes I would sit with you guys. When I had that one year, it was junior year. I had on B days. I had lunch with you.
We only had lunch one time.
I sat with you.
Because you'd have A, B, and then eventually it was like C lunch. And we never had lunch together.
Well, we had lunch together that one year. That one year. Way to go. He just knocked over something and shook the camera for those listening on audio.
It was an accident.
But I would sit with you guys on B days, and I would just say nothing.
I don't even remember what days I had lunch anymore.
Every day you had lunch?
No, I mean like if I had A, B, or C.
Okay, that's the only thing I remember is that one. I think I usually had C lunch.
I don't remember most of high school.
I know you don't.
So much of it is just gone. That's 4 years of my life. I can't remember.
I locked it away.
It's like It's like seasons 3 and 4 of Friends that Chandler just didn't remember. Except I'm not.
Dude.
Except I'm not on drugs.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah, you don't remember.
'Cause that's like the prime of your life, and he just can't remember it because he made poor decisions. We love Chandler.
Yeah.
We love Chandler.
Love Chandler.
Big shout out to the man Shan. Guy looked like a stud.
Yeah, it threw me off how he'd like be skinny then fat and then skinny
because he's
again.
fat when he. That was the strangest thing I've seen in any television show where they stop the season. Spoiler alert. So don't listen if you haven't seen Friends or if you're gonna watch it. So when he proposes to Monica.
Oh, he's so fat.
And he's like chubby, dude. He's
huge.
He's mad chub, dude. So then it stops right there, and then the next season, on Netflix you can just go right in the next one. The other one people had to wait forever. It starts up right there, and then it comes back and he's in the same outfit, but he's insanely skinny.
You notice how his hair was
and his hair was like pumped.
It was like disgusting when he was fat.
Yeah.
But like when he was skinny, it was nice, like combed over.
It was so slick. The dude was next level stud.
And I was like, what?
He was stunned on us, no doubt.
Yeah.
Heartthrob. And then he went back to like being regular. The regular size that he started out as. Like the healthy. He was like irregularly skinny. In that season. Like at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then he went back to the usual.
Back to fat, back to skinny. That happened like 2 or 3 times.
Back to back.
Yeah, it happened multiple times. And
it did.
I think the studio's like, listen, you gotta quit being so fat. And he's like, alright.
Girls, they just don't think you're cute anymore.
I think Jennifer Aniston was his trainer.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you read that?
IMDb.
Pretty reliable.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
But yeah, friends this long, and then all through high school we were like, dude, how crazy would it be if we moved in together? And we were like, dude, that's a nice dream.
It's been a dream.
Yeah, and then we've been living together for like 6, 7 months.
7 months now.
Yep. It's crazy.
Just broing it up in the pad.
Straight up, when I'm not working 24/7.
Yeah, dude, you're working all the time.
Sometimes you get so lonely. Like, I come home and you're just crying. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm usually sleeping.
And then you're like, I just miss you so much. I was like,
yeah, that doesn't happen.
Grow up.
Grow up, idiot.
And then I leave again, and I don't come back for a couple days.
Yeah.
I'm like...
I don't know where he goes during those times.
Yeah.
I mean, it's scary to think about. Like, where do you
Yeah,
go?
don't worry
Do you
about
find any best friend? Or do you cheat on me when you leave?
No, dude, no.
I feel like you're lying to me right now.
That's weird. What is that?
What's your phone?
Oh, they're best friend. Sorry. I gotta take this. I gotta...
Just in the middle of...
Yeah, no, it's...
But we're in the middle of this.
It's my...
We're just about to end.
It's my orthodoctor.
We're about to... That's not real.
I gotta take this.
So yeah, that's the end of episode 1. We're trying to make these around 20 minutes each, quick segments of epic conversation that we just chase down.
Yeah, I figured 20 minutes of us is about as much as people can handle without, like, being like, these guys really make me just want to be a better person. You know, no one wants to be a better person, so.
Yeah, it's like, it's like the average solid conversation with people that you're not super close with.
That's right.
It's like 20 minutes.
But you feel like you're close to us.
Yeah, we want you guys to feel like you're in.
These guys are so relatable.
Because listen,
they are so funny.
It's a thing. It's a thing with me and Josh that it's been a quest to try to find we call it the third, because there's only 2 of us, and we can't
seem to find a third.
We can't seem to find anyone that can.
It's our own fault. It's our own fault.
It really is, but we've grown.
I mean, yeah, it's just hard to throw a beta in with 2 alphas and try to bring them up as an alpha.
Alpha's in conversation because I'm not usually an alpha. I really back down from confrontation.
Yeah, it's okay though.
I'm a 1-wing 9.
You're kind of like a like a balpha, like a beta and an alpha combined. Like, you can be an alpha.
I could be an alpha when I want to.
You just kind of.
But I usually don't want to.
You just kind of curl up and let people stab you. Yeah, if you were a wolf, you would let them bite you. They'd be like, "I'm gonna eat your pack kids."
And I'd be like, "Hey man, I guess you can do that if you really feel like you should." Maybe think about it. Maybe pray about it for a minute, and
right before you finish your sentence, he's just devoured all of them, and he's like, "Yeah, see you later."
Okay, I guess you really got confirmation from the Lord on that one, and I'm just gonna let that be what it is.
That's right.
That's pretty much my mentality. All right, guess I'll.
All right, jeez, try that.
My life, I guess.
I'll try that again. Please don't come back. If I do start, I really don't want you to mess this one up. But anyway, thanks for tuning in with us, guys, and just listening to this. And if you're watching, appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we'll try to do these regularly. So all
right,
see you later.
Stay tuned. Latter dudes.
Latter dude.
I bring dogs.
You asked me to bring the dogs. I bring dogs.
And you do this to me.
I breed dogs. I bring dogs.
I bring.
I'm
BB. That is my logo.
You know, people at the DD, they drunk drive. I'm the
Yes,
breed. I'm the. That's how I warm up. I'm like.
Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
What was that?
Warmed up.
I'm trying to think of which show it was that they were like warming up, and they were like, yeah. I'm ready to go.
All right. It's like a super like posh actor. Yes, please bring me my almonds and my Chardonnay 64. I'm warming up. Ah!